Rich Dad, Poor Dad isn't just a book, it's a beacon of financial enlightenment that has illuminated the paths of millions worldwide. At its core, this book is a narrative woven with the contrasting teachings of two influential father figures in Mr. Kiyosaki's life: his own biological father, Poor Dad, and the father of his best friend, Rich Dad. Picture this. On one side, there's Poor Dad, an educated man dedicated to his job, yet perpetually struggling to make ends meet. His financial philosophy, rooted in the traditional mindset of get a good education, find a stable job, and save money for a rainy day, offers security but limited potential for wealth accumulation. On the flip side, we have Rich Dad, a self-made entrepreneur and investor who challenges conventional wisdom about money and success. Through Mr. Kiyosaki's eyes, we witness Rich Dad's revolutionary approach to wealth creation, financial education, asset acquisition, and strategic investing. Rich Dad opens Mr. Kiyosaki's mind to a world of possibilities beyond the confines of a 9-to-5 job. He teaches him the importance of cultivating financial intelligence, taking calculated risks, and leveraging assets to generate passive income, a stark contrast to the paycheck-dependent existence advocated by Poor Dad. In essence, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is more than just a story. It's a blueprint for financial empowerment and a roadmap to achieving true financial freedom. By dissecting the divergent philosophies of two father figures, Mr. Kiyosaki imparts invaluable lessons about money, mindset, and the path to prosperity. So, what are the key takeaways from Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Let's break it down. 1. The power of financial education. Mr. Kiyosaki emphasizes the paramount importance of financial literacy in Rich Dad and Poor Dad. It's not merely about how much money you make, but rather what you do with that money that ultimately determines your financial destiny. In a world where traditional education often neglects to teach practical money management skills, Mr. Kiyosaki shines a spotlight on the critical need for individuals to take control of their financial education. Mr. Kiyosaki argues that true financial education goes beyond academic degrees or qualifications. It involves understanding fundamental concepts such as budgeting, investing, asset allocation, and risk management. Armed with this knowledge, individuals can make informed decisions about their finances and lay the groundwork for long-term wealth accumulation. Mr. Kiyosaki stresses the importance of self-education and continuous learning in the realm of personal finance. Whether it's through reading books, attending seminars, or seeking mentorship from successful investors, the journey to financial literacy is ongoing and dynamic. 2. Assets versus liabilities. In Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Mr. Kiyosaki introduces readers to the fundamental distinction between assets and liabilities, a concept that forms the cornerstone of his financial philosophy. Understanding this delineation is pivotal for anyone seeking to build lasting wealth. Mr. Kiyosaki defines assets as anything that puts money into your pocket, whether it's rental income from real estate, dividends from stocks, or profits from a business venture. These assets have the potential to appreciate in value over time and generate passive income, thereby contributing to long-term financial security and freedom. Conversely, liabilities are expenses that drain money from your pocket without providing any long-term value or return on investment. This could include items such as car payments, credit card debt, or excessive consumer spending. While liabilities may offer temporary gratification, they hinder financial progress and limit your ability to accumulate wealth. Mr. Kiyosaki emphasizes the critical importance of prioritizing asset acquisition over liabilities. By focusing on building a portfolio of income-generating assets, individuals can create multiple streams of passive income that continue to grow and compound over time. This shift in mindset from consumption to investment is key to breaking free from the cycle of financial struggle and achieving true financial independence. Rich Dad, Poor Dad underscores the transformative power of leverage in wealth creation, whether through real estate leverage, leveraging other people's time and expertise, or leveraging financial instruments such as loans and mortgages. Strategic use of leverage can accelerate wealth accumulation and amplify returns on investment. 3. Escaping the rat race. One of the most poignant concepts in Rich Dad, Poor Dad is the notion of the rat race. Mr. Kiyosaki vividly illustrates how many people find themselves trapped in the cycle of financial dependence, where they work tirelessly to cover expenses and bills without ever truly achieving financial freedom or fulfillment. Mr. Kiyosaki describes the rat race as a soul-crushing treadmill of endless work and financial stress, where individuals trade their time and energy for a paycheck that barely sustains their lifestyle. In this scenario, the pursuit of material possessions and societal expectations often takes precedence over pursuing one's passions or dreams. However, Rich Dad, Poor Dad offers a glimmer of hope amidst the bleakness of the rat race. Through the guidance of Rich Dad, Mr. Kiyosaki learns that breaking free from this cycle requires a radical shift in mindset and lifestyle choices. It involves reevaluating one's relationship with money, embracing financial independence, and prioritizing long-term wealth building over short-term gratification. Mr. Kiyosaki outlines several strategies for escaping the rat race and achieving financial freedom. This includes reducing expenses, increasing income through entrepreneurship or investment, and cultivating passive income streams that provide financial stability without requiring constant labor. Rich Dad, Poor Dad encourages readers to challenge societal norms and conventional wisdom about work and success. Instead of blindly following the traditional path of working for money, Mr. Kiyosaki advocates for building systems and assets that work for you, allowing you to reclaim your time and pursue your passions. 4. The importance of taking risks. In Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Mr. Kiyosaki emphasizes the critical role that taking risks plays in achieving financial success and independence. While many people are conditioned to avoid risks and seek security in the familiar, Mr. Kiyosaki argues that true growth and prosperity often lie on the other side of fear. Mr. Kiyosaki's Rich Dad teaches him that avoiding risk altogether can be one of the riskiest decisions of all. Instead of letting fear hold you back, he encourages embracing calculated risks as opportunities for growth and learning. Whether it's starting a business, investing in the stock market, or pursuing a new career path, taking risks is an essential part of the journey to financial freedom. Moreover, Rich Dad, Poor Dad challenges the notion that failure is something to be feared or avoided at all costs. Mr. Kiyosaki argues that failure is not only inevitable, but also necessary for growth and success. It's through failure that we learn valuable lessons, refine our strategies, and ultimately achieve greater levels of success. Mr. Kiyosaki outlines several strategies for embracing risk in a responsible and strategic manner. This includes conducting thorough research, seeking guidance from mentors and experts, and diversifying investments to mitigate potential losses. By adopting a mindset of calculated risk-taking, individuals can position themselves for long-term success and wealth accumulation. Rich Dad, Poor Dad underscores the importance of resilience and perseverance in the face of setbacks. Rather than letting failure deter you, Mr. Kiyosaki encourages using it as fuel to propel you forward and overcome obstacles on the path to financial success. In essence, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a wake-up call to challenge conventional wisdom about money and success. It's about breaking free from the cycle of paycheck-to-paycheck living and creating a life of abundance through financial intelligence and strategic decision-making. Rich Dad, Poor Dad serves as a rallying cry for individuals to take ownership of their financial futures by investing in their financial education. By equipping themselves with the necessary knowledge and skills, readers can navigate the complexities of the financial world with confidence and pave the way for lasting prosperity. So, whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting on your financial journey, the insights gleaned from Rich Dad, Poor Dad are sure to inspire and enlighten. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the transformative principles outlined in this timeless classic. Until then, remember to subscribe, like, and share for more enriching content on personal development and wealth building.